Hello, all of you. Welcome to my channel. And the topic for today is the classification of tracheal system in the insects. So, actually, you people have undergone the basic understanding or basic concepts regarding the respiratory system of the insect, and these insects, they are having their closed type of respiratory system where the tracheal system is there, the spiracles are there, and these spiracles, they are responsible for the entry of the gases inside the body. And those insects which are terrestrial, they will have these spiracles to be open, means they are not too much of modified. But in case of the aquatic insects, they may get some modifications like the gills. Then you might have also seen that these spiracles, they may be classified into three types generally. First is the simple type, second one the atriate type, and third one is biforous type, wherein the simple type, it's just a simple invagination in the pleural site, and the atriate ones, they are having some regulatory activity. They can regulate the gases, the entry of the gases, means there is an atrium which regulates the movement of the gases throughout the body. And these gases, and the third one I would like to tell it, the biphorous system is also there. So when these gases enter the body of the insect through the spiracles, they are directly transported to the muscles or the cells in the cells of muscles through the tracheae, which are cuticular, and then these tracheae are having themselves reduced in size as the tracheoles. So these tracheoles, they carry the whole mass or whole gas to the cells, and the movement of gases takes place directly from the muscles to the tracheae, and from the spiracles it is made to exit. So this is the respiratory system of insects, which is closed type, and it is just opposite to what we call in human beings. How our respiratory system is, we are inhaling the gases and then we are releasing them. The gases, they will enter our lungs, and afterwards from the lungs the oxygen will be taken inside, then it will be added to our blood, the hemoglobin will act, and the hemoglobin will carry that oxygen to the muscles, the cells, whatever our tissues are inside the body. So you might have seen the respiratory system structure of cockroach. Here you can see these they are the tracheae here. This is the dorsal side, means on the upper side of the insect. So uh, here you can see the thoracic spiracles are there, 1 and 2, means meso and metathoracic spiracles. This is the prothorax. So these are the thoracic spiracles, meso and metathoracic. And later on, here you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 abdominal spiracles, means 2 thoracic and 8 abdominal spiracles, means they will be in pairs on the left and the right. Then these spiracles, they are having their entry, or they are connected with the tracheae, and these tracheae are on the dorsal side and ventral side also. So this, you can see the structure here. Okay, we are not going to have it in deep, in other chapter we have discussed it. Then this scheme of classification of tracheal system, these two scientists, eminent scientists, they have given it, Kaelin and Hinton. So they are the members or fellows of Royal Society. The base for the classification of tracheal system is the number and location. As you have seen earlier that there are two thoracic spiracular openings or pairs and 8 abdominal pairs. So on the basis of number means almost position or location, first is the polyneustic, second is oligoneustic, third aneustic, fourth hyponeustic, and fifth hyperneustic. Let us revise again. First is polyneustic, poly means multiples. Then second oligoneustic means more than two, you may say more than one oligoneustic. Then third aneustic, aneustic means without anything. Okay, it's just up to the number 0. Then hyponeustic, hyponeustic means somewhat reduction, you may say, from the normal. And last one hyper, hyper means on the higher side. The hyperneustic is the last one, but it is somewhat interesting. Now we'll see first the polyneustic. Neustic means it relates with the air or pressure. So the minimum number of the spiracles in polyneustic, the functional spiracles, the minimum number is 8 pairs. 8 pairs. Polyneustic minimum 8 pairs. So first of all, the first name is holo. Holo means fully, complete, means all the 10 pairs of spiracles are functional, means both. Here you can see holoneustic 10. What is this 10? 10 is the total number and 2 is the thoracic number. How many spiracular pairs or spiracles are functional? That is given on the earlier side or the left hand side, that is 2, and plus 8. 8 is abdominal number. So one pair in the mesothorax, it is functional. Then one pair in the metathorax is functional, and 8 pairs in the abdomen, they are functional. Okay, understood what it says? The first pair in mesothorax is functional, one pair in metathorax is functional, and 8 pairs in abdomen. The examples: nymphs and adults of hemimetabola. These the examples, they are just a representation. Okay, many examples are there, you can find them and you can understand them by properly having the diagrams or figures. Then second one in this polyneustic is perineustic. Here how many you can see? Holoneustic is having 10. Now this is perineustic. Perineustic is having 9. And here what happens? In the thoracic segment, it will have only one pair functional, and the abdominal, all pairs of these spiracles, they are functional. One pair in mesothorax, then metathoracic pair, it is not working or it is non-functional, it is closed, and 8 pairs in abdomen. So perineustic 9 are functional, holoneustic 10 are functional. It means for easy understanding, you may say perineustic, it will be 108. Got it? It will be 108. The example: larvae of Neuroptera, Mycoptera, Lepidoptera, and Symphyta, etc. Then the third type is heminoistic. So as you can see, the number is reducing. Holo has all 10 working. Okay, then your perineustic is having 9 working, and here heminoistic having 8 spiracles working. So it is 1 plus 7, 1 thoracic, 7 abdominal. One pair in mesothorax is working, it is functional. The metathorax is non-functional, and abdominal anterior pairs means first 7 pairs of spiracles, first 7 pairs of abdominal you may say the uromeric spiracles, they are functional, and many larvae, they are representative of this. Examples will be somewhat different. Then second type, oligonucleatic. So here one or two pairs of spiracles are functional. That number may be not higher. Okay, one or two pairs of spiracles are functional. So first is amphinoistic. Here only two spiracular pairs are functional. It will be 1 plus 1. Amphinoistic, two pairs are functional of spiracular pairs. Then mesothoracic pair is functional, metathoracic is non-functional, and last abdominal pair is functional. In amphinoistic, two pairs are functional. First is the mesothoracic and last abdominal. You can simply say that it is 101. Amphinoistic 101. The larvae of dipterans, you can see this condition of amphinoistic respiration or spiracular distribution. Then second in oligonucleatic is metanucleatic condition. Here single pair is functional, so it is just the mesothorax which is not having the functional spiracle. Metathoracic is also not present, and the abdominal segment, which is the last one, this last abdominal segment is only working or functional. First instar larvae of cyclorhabda and aquatic coleopterans and multiples, means you may say it's etc etc. This is 001, metanucleatic 001. Then third in oligonucleatic is pronucleatic, means here only one is functional in mesothorax. In case of this metanucleatic, only abdominal is functional, and in case of pronucleatic, meta means the last one and pro means the first one. Pro means at the anterior, at the first number, it is pronucleatic. Mesothoracic spiracle is working and others are not working, means pro means at the first stage it is 100. Okay, 100. Mesothoracic pair is functional here. Example, the pupae of diptera. Now this is anuistic. So anuistic means earlier I have told that they are not working, they are just zero, so they don't have any functional spiracle. They depict closed respiratory system. The respiratory system is closed totally. Okay, and what happens, all of you are acquainted with the process of diffusion, how the diffusion takes place. So as the body requires the oxygen, this skin will have the diffusion, and maybe the gills for aquatic organisms also, the diffusion will occur and the oxygen will be accepted for the respiratory purposes.